And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at Get Lit. Woo! This is a bomb. Well, you're a safe breaker in this game, right? You want to keep your fuse lit and sabotage other players. It sounds like a take that game. It is not. Get Lit is a push your luck style game where you're trying to get the most points. You're going to be playing cards down and take the cards when there's the most there before someone else does. Let me show you. So you're going to put a bomb card in the bottom on the top 25 cards of the deck or so. There's a line on this card, so it's pretty easy to just measure and stick it in there. It doesn't really matter that much, but that bomb card is going to be in there. Everyone's going to be dealt a handful of random fuse cards, and you can see they have different values. And it's from 5 to 30, by the way, is how far they go. And you also get one water card. Water cards are always a value of 10. So on your turn, you're going to play a card and draw a card. When you play a card, you're going to add it to a fuse line in the middle, or you can start another fuse line. As you add more fuse lines, you'll cover up the numbers that are there. Now, if water is ever played on a fuse line, everything underneath it gets fizzled out and discarded. So it goes down to the bottom. And if you play another water on top of a water, no big deal. There's just two of them down there. But you can keep playing on top of these cards. Now, as you're playing these cards, when it's your turn, instead of playing a fuse card and adding it to one of these two sides and making things fizzle or get bigger, you can decide to trigger one of these. And when that happens, you just take your card, flip it over, and be like, boom, I'll take this. And you're going to put these cards in front of you, and I just got 40 points. Here's the deal. You can only do this twice per game. That's it. So you have to figure out the right times to do it. So once you've boomed twice, you're still going to be playing cards and adding them for other people. But that's it. When everyone has exploded the bomb twice, or when you get to that bomb card here, that's going to mean the game is over. You'll take the bombs that you've exploded, hopefully you've exploded 2 of them, add their points together, subtract the points of the cards in your hand, and whoever has the highest score is the winner. The components for this game are just a bunch of cards. They all have different kinds of squiggly lines here. The deal is, I find it a little odd that they're like they tell you to hide the values as you put them on here, but you can tell what the value is by the shape of the card. The 15s all look alike. So we just made it easier and we put them like this. I know that's thematically cooler to put them this way and all, but since you can count them out anyway, I don't see how that matters, and it also saves a lot more room on the table. But good quality cards, everything fits. You know, the rules are basically just this one sheet of rules, and everything fits in a small little box. Well, there you go. That's Get Lit, a little tiny card game, which is really, really light. And yet, I found that this game is incredibly fun for people to play. There's a lot of things that we enjoyed about Get Lit. Part of it is just how simple it is to play. It's a push your luck style game, which is something I like. But it's also one that doesn't really revolve around luck that much. You're just watching it, depending on how many people are playing the game. And the game goes as high as, let's see how many players it says here, because I played with a higher amount of players than it says on the box, 3 to 6. I think I played with 7 at one point, but we also play with teams. But I mean, essentially, you're just playing a card and you have to figure out, okay, there's this many players. When is the best time to grab them? My next turn. That's the best time. You played a water card, and that's fun, right? It's entertaining to play the water cards. You fizzle it down, but the water cards are still points. And the game also encourages you to get rid of the high cards from your hand, because if that game ends and you're stuck with high cards in your hand, then you are going to lose that many points from the game. So you got to figure out, okay, I'm going to try to have a bunch of 5s in my hand at the end of the game. But if I put out these high cards, I might be helping somebody else do really well. Okay, at this point, I feel like I'm jawing just to jaw here, because the game is a simple game. But we had a lot of fun. Yeah, I was playing with kids. The kids would be like, now's the time to blow it. Like, no, wait. Okay, next turn's the time to blow it. And then there's someone else doing it right in front of you, someone blowing it up early in the game and you're like, that's not that many points. And then as the game goes by, you're like, oh, they got more than I thought. Maybe I should have went earlier, but it's too late for that. It's a fun opening game to a game night, right? Hey, let's play some Get Lit while we're waiting for other people to show up, kind of as a filler style game, and I really recommend it in that degree. Get Lit. Dice Tower Judgment approved!